Think of the coldest place you've ever been. Now imagine living there, every day, with no heating, no shelter, and no warm clothing. Seems impossible, right? Yet across the world's most unforgiving frozen landscapes, from the Arctic to Antarctica to the frigid heights of the Himalayas, life has not only survived, it has evolved in ways that, honestly, just defy logic. There are creatures with no red blood cells, others that freeze themselves for years and come back to life. Some change color with the seasons, while others are so ancient they walked beside woolly mammoths. These are not just animals, they are marvels of evolution, engineered by ice and shaped by time. So, strap in, because we're taking you on a breathtaking journey to discover the strangest animals that don't just survive, but absolutely thrive in the world's coldest places. Our first stop takes us to the pitch-black waters under the Antarctic ice. Here, in a realm where water temperatures drop below freezing, swims one of the most alien-looking animals on Earth, the Antarctic Icefish. This ghostly creature has translucent skin, but the real shock, its blood is completely clear. It lacks red blood cells and hemoglobin altogether. In any other environment, this would be fatal. But in Antarctica's oxygen-rich, icy waters, it's an adaptation that works brilliantly. Its thin, white blood flows easily through its body in the cold, and antifreeze proteins keep it from turning to slush. To see it move is to witness something eerie, like a spirit drifting through frozen silence. It's a living paradox, a fish that shouldn't exist, but somehow does. Next, we meet an insect that rewrites the very definition of survival. The Arctic Woolly Bear Moth begins life as a caterpillar, and for over 7 years it doesn't grow wings. Why? Because it spends most of its life frozen solid. During the Arctic winter, this caterpillar's body turns to ice. Its heart stops, its cells freeze. And yet, come summer, it thaws, moves for a few weeks, eats, grows, then freezes again. It repeats this cycle year after year, until finally, after nearly a decade, it becomes a moth, mates, and dies within days. This creature is like a biological time capsule, enduring more freeze-thaw cycles than any other insect. It's not just surviving the cold, it's mastered it. With glowing yellow eyes and feathers like snow-dusted silk, the snowy owl glides silently over the tundra. Unlike most owls, it's active during the day, using sharp vision to locate prey miles away across the icy plains. But that's not all. Its thick feathers cover even its legs and talons, keeping it insulated during brutal Arctic winds. And its flight, absolutely silent, perfect for swooping down on unsuspecting lemmings and rodents that scurry across the frost. During breeding season, snowy owls build nests directly on the frozen ground, enduring blizzards and sub-zero nights. To live in this cold, you have to be tough. To thrive like this owl does, you have to be a ghost. Thick, powerful, prehistoric. The Musk Ox is a walking relic of the Ice Age, still roaming Arctic tundras after 100,000 years. Its dense, shaggy coat consists of 2 layers. The inner layer, called kiviut, is softer and warmer than cashmere. This wool traps heat so effectively that snow falling on its back doesn't even melt. But perhaps more impressive is the musk ox's survival strategy. When threatened by wolves, the herd forms a defensive circle, placing calves at the center and presenting horns outward, like a wall of warriors. This isn't just muscle, it's memory. An instinctive behavior passed down since the age of saber-toothed cats. It looks like something from Star Wars, but the Saiga antelope is very real, and honestly, very strange. Native to the icy grasslands of Central Asia, this odd creature has a massive, drooping nose unlike any other antelope. This unique snout filters dust in summer and warms up freezing air in winter before it hits the lungs. What's more, the Saiga once walked alongside woolly mammoths and saber-toothed cats. It survived the Ice Age but now faces a modern threat. Poaching and disease have brought it to the brink of extinction multiple times. Still, this bizarre relic of another era continues to roam. Awkward looking, but remarkably resilient. Fluffy, cunning, and adorably fierce, the Arctic fox is a master of seasonal disguise. In winter, its fur is snow white, helping it vanish into blizzards. In summer, it transforms to brown or grey, blending in with rocks and tundra. Its small ears, short snout, and bushy tail are more than just cute. They help conserve body heat. It walks on fur-covered paws, and during snowstorms it curls up like a donut, using its tail as a warm blanket. And its hunting skills? Top tier. It can detect tiny movements beneath the snow, then leap high into the air and dive nose first to catch its prey. This isn't just survival, it's elegance in frostbite form. You might not expect to find octopuses in icy waters, but deep in the Southern Ocean, they live quietly, mysteriously, and brilliantly. The cold-water octopus can survive temperatures near freezing, using a suite of adaptations. Its blood contains special pigments that function even when cold. Its brain is one of the most complex among invertebrates, capable of problem-solving and tool use, even under extreme pressure and cold. Some species guard their eggs for over 4 years, the longest known egg brooding in the animal kingdom. They are not warm-blooded, they're not armored, but they thrive by being smart, adaptable, and incredibly patient. At altitudes where helicopters struggle to fly, and temperatures can drop to -40 degrees Celsius, the Himalayan yak roams with ease. It's essentially a living furnace. Its massive lungs and enlarged heart allow it to thrive in thin air, while a dense coat traps body heat like no parka ever could. Its nostrils are specially designed to warm cold air before it reaches the lungs. And when the snow buries food, it uses its massive head like a snowplow to dig through drifts. Without the yak, many highland communities wouldn't survive. And without the cold, the yak wouldn't be what it is, a gentle giant of the ice. So what have we learned from these icebound marvels? That survival isn't just about toughness, it's about adaptation, about patience, camouflage, evolution, and sometimes about freezing solid and coming back to life. In the harshest climates on Earth, these animals aren't just getting by. They're thriving with quirks, traits, and behaviors that seem impossible anywhere else. And they serve as a reminder that even in the most lifeless-looking places on Earth, life finds a way, not by resisting the cold, but by embracing it. If these animals can conquer the deep freeze, what excuse do we have for giving up?